Hey everyone, welcome to Monday Mindset. I'm shooting this video again because I had some problems with my microphone. So if you've already watched it, that's okay. But here we are in December. Can you believe it's December? What an amazing year it's been. For those of you who are in the year of you, I just want to congratulate you for how far you've come. And for those of you who are not in the year of you, I also want to just invite you this year to look at the gap in the gain. So, if you don't know who I am, I'm Erin Hart. I'm a registered nurse health coach, and I empower women to get off of the dieting roller coaster with the sugar and flour free lifestyle so that you can find peace with your food, freedom from cravings, and the confidence to chase your dream. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the gap and the gain. This is such a great time at the end of the year to really self-reflect, to reflect on how far you've come. We all have vision, we all have goals and dreams. And, at the beginning of last year in 2023, you probably set some New Year's resolutions. So this is a time to reflect on that and to be honest with yourself and say, okay, well, where am I now compared to where I was, at the beginning of the year? And you may not be where you want to be yet, but that's okay. That's when we focus on the gap. That's when we're focusing on where we are now and how far we have to go. But what I want to invite you to do today is to focus on all of the gains. Focus on the gains. Even if you're not where you want to be yet, I want to help you to just recognize how far you've come. And even if you've made a lot of mistakes this year, if you feel like you've gone backward, you're never back to square one because you've learned something along the way. So what are your gains? What have you gained from this year? What can you celebrate? What are your wins? What have you learned? The concept of the gap in the game, the gap in the gain, it comes from a book by Dan Sullivan, where he talks about the gap in the gain. And it's just, I think his book is called like The High Achiever's Guide to Happiness, Confidence, and Success. And in his book, he talks about how sometimes in our lives we set a specific goal that we're working toward, like weight loss and lifestyle transformation in our case. And we tend to focus on the gap instead of the gain. We focus on where we are now and how far we have to go. And that can feel so discouraging and overwhelming and paralyzing. When we focus on the outcome and how far we have to go, it can be overwhelming. But what he talks about in his book is that, instead of getting discouraged on how far we have to go, instead we can measure our progress backward. We can look at how far we've come. Dan Sullivan said that the way to measure your progress is backward against where you started, not against your ideal. So what does that mean, right? So think of your year. Think of the goals that you set, the New Year's resolutions that you set last year, and measure your progress backward. Where are you now compared to where you were at the beginning of the year? What are some of the things that you've learned? How have you progressed toward that goal? And I had a coach who taught me this principle, and I love the exercise that she encouraged me to do. And she said, write down 50 things, like choose a really big number, 50 or like 100 things, and force yourself to find that many gains from this last year. You may not be where you want to be. Sometimes we set goals like shooting for the moon, but we end up among the stars, right? So, and that's okay, right? You've still made progress. You've still learned something. You've still grown this year. So, so what have you learned? How have you progressed this year? What are some tools that you've started to implement? What are some habits that you've gained? And I think that it's really important for us to take the time to do this and not just focus on how far we have to go, because it's all about enjoying the journey and just finding joy in the journey, not waiting to be happy when we get to our goal, but finding joy and pride and peace and hope right now. Feeling those positive emotions now, not waiting until you achieve a certain outcome to feel that way. You are amazing. And I just want to speak for a minute to my clients who are in the year of you. I am so inspired by your dedication, by your consistency, by your perseverance. And I am so proud of you for showing up. And I know that sometimes it's a bumpy road. That's what transformation looks like. It's never a straight line to success. A lot of times it feels like a bumpy road, and it can be discouraging when you take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But you're still making progress. And be kind to yourself. Love yourself along the way, throughout the whole process. Love yourself and be kind to yourself. So I just want to congratulate you for all of the progress that you've made from when you started. And I want to also talk about the gap, where you are now and where you want to go. To me, it really excites me to think about the gap. And I know it can feel overwhelming and scary and paralyzing and overwhelming, but for a minute, just focus. I want to invite you to just think about where it is that you're going, who it is that you want to be, and what trajectory are you on. When we measure our success by our outcomes, we really fall up short all the time, right? But when we measure our success with our gains and the trajectory that we're on, it's just a matter of time and patience. If you consistently execute your plan, you will achieve your goal. And this is a time in December when we can start to think about the gap. But first, think about the gains. Think about all that you've accomplished, and give yourself credit for that. And get ready, because the new year is such a fun time. I love the new year. It's really like my favorite time of year, when we can have that momentum from New Year's resolutions, when we really focus on where we want to be at the end of 2024. Is 2024 going to be the year of you, right? For those of you who aren't in my program is called the Year of You, and I made it a year because transformation takes time. I also have a 3-month option if you want to just get coaching for 3 months, but I really encourage people to sign up for the whole year, because just imagine where you could be in a year with guidance, support, and accountability, with community, with a winning strategy. Imagine what that could look like for you in a year. And as you look at the gap between where you are right now and where you want to go, I just want you to have hope, because it's possible and you can achieve the goals that you set for yourself. In the Year of You, I guarantee that you achieve your goal body within a year, or I coach you for free until you do. And that's the guarantee that I offer. So I know you can do this. I guarantee that you will achieve your goal body this year. If you are struggling with your relationship with food, if you feel out of control around food, if you feel powerless against your cravings, if you're in that place where you just don't want to be in terms of your health, and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, I can help you to get from where you are right now to where you want to go. And I hope that you will join the Year of You. There's more information to come about the Year of You. I hope that you will join us for this next year. But right now, I want to invite you to, if you are not part of the Year of You already, just sign up for a free coaching call with me. So I offer 5 free coaching calls every week to people who are struggling with their relationship with food and their body, who need help and support. And I offer that just free support, that free, no obligation support in those calls. These calls are really transformational and can help you to gain insights that you can implement right away. At the end of the call, if you are interested in learning about my program, I'm happy to tell you about it, but there's no obligation to sign up. So I hope that if you are struggling, if you aren't where you want to be, if there is a wide gap between where you want to be right now and where you want to be at the end of 2024, I hope that you'll sign up for a free coaching call with me, that we can discuss your dreams and your strategy for how to get there. And the way to sign up for those calls is you can just go to www.erinharthealthcoaching.com, and there's a link to my schedule on the homepage there. So sign up for a free call. I hope that you will join us for the Year of You, and put it on your calendar, because on December 27th through the 30th of this month, I'm going to be hosting another free challenge. It's a 4-day challenge, an hour each day, where we really dive deep into the success framework of how to get from where you are now to where you want to go in 2024. This is totally free challenge, and I'm going to share incredible insights that I usually only share in my coaching program. So please help me to spread the word and put it on your calendar. There's going to be more details soon on where to sign up for that and everything. But anyway, I'm cheering you on. You got this. Believe in yourself. There's a funny quote I saw this week that said, if you believed in Santa, sorry if there's any kids listening. If you believed in Santa for like 8 years, you can believe in yourself like for 5 minutes. So I just want to invite you to, and give you permission to believe in yourself, to think about the gap of where you want to be, and know that it's possible, but celebrate how far you've come. I hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.